Starting off with a cutscene. Okay. An animated cutscene, I believe. Because, the others were just images. Okay. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I'm assuming money's drying up. I found offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. Why did you not take them if you've been offered? February 22nd. 2 minutes past 10 o'clock. Writing call offers. Why do I come here Why do I come here to the office every day? Because you work here? It's not like I want to work. You're gonna have to pay for it somehow. There you are, finally! Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? Doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Wrong person. You're a couple of months late. Like, what? 4 at this point? Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey is no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, the defense attorney. Right. Wait. You're the Phoenix Wright? No? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? I suppose. Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I suppose that's a compliment? I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? I mean, we've only had, what, 4 cases? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please. I'm out of time. But, please, you have to help. My sister. Maya. Could it be? Honestly, I see it. I see the resemblance. Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. So we went from magic to science. Okay. Hello, Emma. Nice to meet you. Emma, was it? You're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young. Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. You're a child. There was a 15-year-old here. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. Okay. It's what, 18 or 19? Because it's this year, so 19. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job. At my age, no less. No less. Great, another future professional in training. Okay. So, what's this case about? Oh, sorry, what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. She'd use a gun. So, it's a murder case. Our specialty. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it, she didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. Okay, but do you have any evidence? And there's a witness. Okay. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring me a fare, but that's interesting. Clearly they don't get recent news. How would she know Mia? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, you need to grow up. Still, it's good to have a goal. Even and albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigation should be done scientifically. So no mediums allowed, okay. Don't you? Sure. Can't fault her for the lack of enthusiasm. If this case isn't handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. What would that actually entail? I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, but I won't be too late. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. My sister asked for me specifically. This being a fair person. A few years below her in school. So they were in the same school. Huh. She always told me to go to Mia if I needed a defense attorney. Well, I'm sorry to tell you this, but she's dead. And well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess there is, but I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister like this, but you must be close. Oh, there's no but. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. That's morbid. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, time to go. My parents are dead. Okay, time to go. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden, as soon as we arrived. God, I thought I told you I don't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Oh, did you not want to raise this year? Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? What? Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing me. Look. I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Are you supposed to also resemble, Mia? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. Well, it couldn't have been recent news, could it? Because she's dead, so... I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm Chief Prosecutor of this district, so Edgeworth works for you. You're a prosecutor? Again? We're defending prosecutors again, though? Two sisters, one lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana. I mean, they're just like... something wrong, Mr. Wright? Right, what do you need? There's something you should know from the start, which is the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st, 5:15 in the afternoon. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. My, that would be a bit of bad luck, wouldn't it? Wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutors? I don't know why. It's just difficult to say for some reason. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutioner's office? Huh? Is your subordinate car in your subordinate's car's trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. Well, that's just great. So who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. Better not be gumshoe. A detective? Death was due to the loss of blood. Who stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Oh. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. Okay, but that just implies that they don't care about if it's right or wrong. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So you're the chief prosecutor, yeah? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do with their jobs, to do their job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. Well, what are you going to do about Von Karma? That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you would recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her. Emma had told you that too, huh? Did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey. He was in law school. It was in law school. In my third year, she was auditing the class. She was different then than the other students. Or different than the... yeah. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. Like murder. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Ooh. Tell the CT. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was the top of her class in school. I was the best there was. Pride much? Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can clearly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no other way you can take this case, none. But Lana... Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? Unless you're hiding something. If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hear you, Lana. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here has ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over. Right, I'll do anything I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana's confessed to a crime, yes, but something doesn't fit. It's a look in Emma's eyes. There's something going on here, and I'm gonna find out what. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know? I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle and always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining it. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself, but I think maybe, well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies the simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking lot at the prosecution's office, shall we? Okay. Well, getting locations after locations. Ooh, fancy background. So this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecution's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they're going to be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine the crime scenes. Why not, Phoenix? We've done that for 4 cases already. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there. You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? You're not Detective Gumshoe. What do we have here? Looks like a bambino got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall. Marshall? Looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel, but this is my gang's gold track, see? Strike. This is our claim, our territory, with a motherlode of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know Dreams, the cacti out in the desert dream. You want that? You want to? Huh? What's this guy talking about? Greed. That better be water. You have a long home now. Happy trails, Amina. Was that, hombre a friend of yours? Kind of, sort of, yeah. He's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems? Ooh, my wallet. Mine. What's this, a wallet? Excuse me, officer? Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is really basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. I suppose that's true. Let's be scientific about it, Liz, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is it scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Cool, what's inside? I'm called to duty already, at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you more tricks of examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way, her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now, look at the court records. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle. was to rotate. Okay. Look, there's something, that might be a clue here. You should check it out and press enter. Okay, fine. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID 584219189. See? Well, is scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. True, you've just opened up a wallet. Goodman's ID card has been added to the call records. Be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. Why? I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. We can't just read paper by looks of it. Yeah. Oh, I can play. Ooh, phone. Picking everything up from the ground. Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Oh, partner, looks like you've got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff. Like I said before, this here's our plan. You'd better be more than you're on now. Unless you're fixing to buy the bullet. That's scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well. That little filly's got a good nose on her. Do you want to know who rides a red Mustang with the body in her saddle there? Please? No problem, partner. By time for victuals. What? Yeah, victuals anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. Might just find the Subversa you like? Prospector's office. What does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self, look up Vittles, Saloon, and... I don't know what I know is Saloon. Maybe we should check out the room at 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. Fair enough. In any case, stay away from that car. You can look around here for all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Right. Okay, then fine. Great. Maybe there's some more clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me? Were you two all set? Us? What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. Hello, half an hour. What was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming... cool, thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area's off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up queen? Oh, you know, and I kind of feel like... What? I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. So you are the witness. Secret? Dear me. You are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder. The stabbing of that detective. What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean, you... What? You mean you're the witness that my... can't even say sister, jeez. You mean you're the witness that my sister was talking about? Please, cough up Queen, tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star, don't you go forgetting it. Cool thing, Angle. Well, before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. That is not the thing I'm into, no thanks. Yes ma'am. Yipes. She means it. No, she doesn't. Calling her bluff. The case. Somehow, I knew it. Yesterday was the day of, destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like how... What? Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every weekend is salmon and destiny. Wasn't yesterday's special, what? Destiny? Wasn't yesterday's special for some reason? That is a good question. Your defense attorney, right? You should know that what happened yesterday. 21st of February. I don't know. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evils ones who have haunted the den of iniquity? Evil ones? Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the names of innocents. And yesterday they paid a homage to the most evil one of them all. They even given a warthog king of prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors' convention yesterday. That is unfortunate. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Why would you do that? Pretty sure that's a crime. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence for this evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find a way, You'll soon find out why they called me the cough-up queen. Ew. The most heinous of all evil ones. The one they all wanted yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. Okay, so the king of prosecutors owns the bread car. One thing is clear: this lunch lady is sitting has a thing against prosecutors. Okay, what you witnessed. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Starr? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of crime? The sound of his silvery ties, okay, to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beating of Lana Skye's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Skye? Of course. It's quite a feat becoming a chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now I wonder Now why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Fair enough. Could I ask you... What? Could I ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Starr? I come here every day to sell lunches. I only import the freshest of best from the Far East. For some reason, boxed lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's trilobite lunch set? Okay. Never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of the Trilobite's flavor. Okay. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room there? The glass-walled booth. I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. I mean, gotta make money. So to scientifically analyze the data so far, or the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis, not. Did you have bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Star? I said some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of the 10-day-old clams and chowder. Ugh. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking, Cuffle Queen. I thought you was just a lunch vendor, but no, I'm not so sure. Okay. Next area. So, first thing I see is the giant clothing on the left. There's also the Steel Samurai. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite the change from your office, really. Thanks. Look. There's what? There's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What? That shield? It takes real nerve to display that stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. A long time no see, Edgeworth. Okay, finally, familiar face. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth? You know him from somewhere? Of course. I'm his biggest fan. Oh, damn. Sorry, Edgeworth. You're a real stuck-up jerk. My sister introduced us once, and... Right. His sister is the chief prosecutor. Her sister is the chief prosecutor, after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No. That was just Mr. Wright here. Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. What of it? He's smiling. Edgeworth smiling? What? Your car? I'll say one thing, she can certainly scream. How you been? So the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? No? We defended you once, why would we not defend you again? As you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. He's smiling. It's weird seeing him smile, it's nice. No, we don't think that you did. We don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. You want to rephrase that? Oh, wait, no. She didn't do that. I mean... Wait. You're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again. No, that didn't sound forced at all. Now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit it was a surprise to me, too. To think my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Barnes Guy is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor for tomorrow's trial. Or the trial tomorrow. You, Mr. Edgeworth? be honest. It's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Not really. Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging lost testimonies, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy. Some people need a very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to... What? Some of them even go so far to prevent me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That doesn't look bronze. They've got there's got to be a story behind that. Chief Prosecutor Sky. Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I've always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with mine. What? That is... Right, there's so many things wrong with this. 1. Why was your car unlocked? 2. There is a knife. True, there's blood on it, but it's not the amount of blood you would get from stabbing someone, unless the image is not accurately representing that. However, that would be new for Phoenix Wright. What? Mr. Edgeworth. 3. Why do you have a knife? Why do you have a... What use do you have a knife? You've got a gun. Anyway, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was a knife that I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. No prints. Cool. Miss Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't you take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Cool. I think it's just time to actually examine a knife. This must be the victim of blood, right? Either that, or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing through the wild. Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit feeling a theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always picked him as an outdoorsman. That's a scary thought. Nothing else? Doesn't seem to be. May as well check this while we're doing it. Okay. Name ID, number written. Yep. They only use numbers on their IDs. What else could they use? Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place. True. Sergeant Brute, right? Yabadab. See? Would that be better? Yabadab? Well, it does have a certain ring to it. Exactly my point. It doesn't take much to amuse her. She's a child, so... Okay. Oh, we're not yet. Okay, I guess we're not supposed to read these. Why do you have this? Against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense, especially with you. He doesn't like you very much, does he, Mr. Wright? Nah, with Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. Fair enough. At least you understand that. Anyway. Yeah. Alright, I guess we can look around more. What's this? Aha, a ladder. That's a step ladder. What's the difference in the scientific term, please? Scientific? Shorter. Well, actually, no, it's because it spreads out instead of extends up, right? A ladder extends upwards. A step ladder, you just make it into an arch. What's the basic nature of the things, Mr. Wright? This all seems horribly familiar somehow. Here's a phone. Let's see if it works. Don't touch stuff that doesn't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. Ears. No, my ears. Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure? What's she babbling about? Hey, what did you say? See, you can hear me just fine. The phone is broken. Okay. Look, a door must have mean something. I'm sure it means. I'm not sure doors mean anything. No, it won't open. It's with a mysterious lock. I'll feel to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish your investigation, shall we? This is where the car leaves a lot. The hours of grind makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? Explain the negative. Well, maybe it's both, kind of a dual purpose. The theory's wrong. What? Theory of relativity. What? We've got to write that down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know. Was Mr. Relativity German, or was he British? Mr. Relativity, are you sure that was his name? Einstein. So we're not supposed to check anything in here. The Nile drum. It looks like it was filled with water. It's heavy. Can't even budge it. The drum over there is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide behind it and sneak away. What? Here and do a stakeout. I think I'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum. What? You may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? How suspicious? Cool. Nothing for you. Am I still not allowed to check things out? Oh, I can't slide now. Oh, okay. No one's here. Am I... Okay. Nothing new. Scientist, can you check the blood? Here, see this? I've noticed that defense attorney have a tendency to want to show people things. What is this? Behavioral study of laws? Or lawyers? Time to go to Edgeworth, I guess, and look around his place. Right, let's look at this first. I've been wondering, what the heck is this thing? There's a big K on it. Mumbles of prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. That's too many Ks, Emma. No, never go past 2. King of Prosecutors. It's a great honor. They said that the shield was, what? They said that shields were the best prosecutor each year. What? So? So that K, that's... K stands for King. Here, you got a problem with that? I didn't design a thing. King of Prosecutors? Kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. Okay. At the PD with a mud. Okay. Can I check it again? So the King of Prosecutors shield, huh? Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors. Congratulations, King of Prosecutors. Please stop saying that. It still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of the shield broken off? Cool. Let's check this out. check it out. There's a metal plate here. Looks like the name of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow. One guy's listed a bunch. What? One guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. Guess he must have been a foreigner. Oh yeah, that's probably it. Well, where he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Von Karma sometime. But you say is it? His name does kind of sound to have a ring to it. Well, that's an interesting. Yeah. Am I able to talk to you about it now? No. Wow, this jacket is even more lacier than the usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky trial jacket? Oh, sorry, lucky jacket? Right. I've never seen him wear it. Sure, there's a story behind why it's framed in a manner. Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll be naughty and just take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this. I'm not exactly seeing what's a matter of... Work desk. It's quite tidy, than I expected. Oh, what am I expecting? Well, nice desk. Easy on the eyes and easy... What? Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished, so... It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Strange. Why don't I just have pictured Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take... What? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. I don't know. Hold on, have I presented this to you? So basically it says that you were the best of the best last year, huh? And you can take this foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive the broken shield. Police department? Yes. Right next to the police station down. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yes. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? Why does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday, Ken. We will. Could you tell me more about yesterday? Oh, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. And another thing, a ceremony was held at the police department. There was an annual review and a reward for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield. I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here 3 minutes before the murder. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place around 3 minutes later. So the murder happened right after you got back? What? Right? I'd appreciate it if you didn't... What? If you'd direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. You're not Detective Gumshoe. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find no evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation's going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir. I'm following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware that... give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. Good luck with that raise next month. Damn, is that just a casual... But sir, I didn't know. Sorry, Meekins. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent that day they gave the brains and good luck. Right? Yes, sir. He caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, right? The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department, you can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. Fair enough. Telling us to go to the police department. So this is the outside. Okay. Ooh, we're finally here. Why'd they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. That took almost half an hour by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department... Huh? I've only seen the criminal affairs next door. Hang on, what's this? Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger. Who's next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Oh, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. It is the best character. Hey, pal, what are you doing here? That's my line of Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree with it to defend the suspect in this case. Why not? Huh? Well, just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. What if that evidence was faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is that little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Landis Guy's little sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically? Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voice down. You don't want to be overheard using the words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. So, what are you gonna do here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh well, nothing really. They kicked me out of the criminal's affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean, this time? So what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into the criminal's affair now. The lower ranking guys in there is our chief of detectives. So you're not high enough? You're not qualified enough? They're not letting us rank and file detectives in at all. Shame, because you deserve to be in there. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down patched. Okay. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall? Now that I think about it, anybody seemed to know that Marshall guy. The patrolman in charge of the crime scene. It's on hideout, pal. Am I supposed to go back to the underground and talk to Marshall now? I'm not. Okay, anyway, here comes you. Detectives in there look pretty busy. Just imagine right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action. Somehow the thought fails to excite me. Anyway. In here? Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony yesterday, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers of the in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? Must be because of the rumours. Found Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed him with Mr. Edgeworth's knife. Who would drive the Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? What? I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem a little too organised to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more what's going on with Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey pal, this is the detective's ID card. You can't just keep it, you have to tend it to the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Me and Detective Gumshoe must drop this card a lot. Let's see, Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. My mistake. Well, didn't you work together in the criminal affair? Well, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more about, Detective Gumshoe? So this ID belonged to the victim, who was a detective like myself, Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why was the victim's ID card lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Gumshoe should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal, Miss Edgeworth mentioned that, too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. But that's the thing, it's hard to say this, but... Word is Chief Prosecutor called him out there, to the parking lot. The man confessing as much. He's in a tough spot again. Yeah. Flashback. Well, we'll start with the murder of the defense attorney, Hammond. Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have been rumours about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses, nothing outright, but there were always whispers of rumours. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea what he was under the gun. Anyway, the latest case has started a new rumour. People say that the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor's position himself. What? But I know the truth. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. That's a shame. I guess now I have to go talk to Edgeworth. Oh no, he's gone. Good point. Am I not? Oh, why can't I look around for some reason? got more things to do. That's not what I meant, but okay. Last Edgeworth, yep. Stated the day of the crime. The murder took place 3 minutes after he... Okay. I don't know. Sure, never... Okay. Johnson's entered the car, yep. Oh. Okay, what have I not shown him? Cool. Speaking of IDs, I found the sensitive ID, deny. Yep. Am I supposed to now talk to... Nope. No. Okay, that seems like an awkward way to... Right, Gumshoe, what is there to talk about? Am I supposed to look around this thing? Oh, I was wondering about this. Oh, about that. What, the Dancing Blue Badger? My masterpiece. Ooh. I was trying to skip this cutscene. She threw together some design that I did. Just my thing, pal. Nice work. Battery powered. And it can go anywhere. There's no switch. It just dances and dances until the battery dies. Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until he drops. Okay. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is, and what's his name? The guy in the parking lot. That's Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall? Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer from West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me just try and make things a little easier on you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene, maybe. I'm sure, what? I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there. Nobody will look at you twice, pal. Ken. Thank you, Gumshoe. Finally letting us... Looks like an investigation's still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, it looks like I'll be stuck at this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you at night my dreams then, baby. Oh, still here? Oh, hello. Why the surprised looks? Did I mention? I've got a boyfriend in the criminal affairs too. What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong with Mina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Cool. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of the crime scene. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, find letters... what? I warn you. Find letters to me, go right to the spittoon. The letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. Maybe we investigate? Gumshoe. That old cow dog? He's holding a birthday party or something. Huh? Looks like where it should say the letter of introduction, it says invitation. I think he must have miswrote it. Or am I getting all defensive here? No worries, that proves that Detective Gumshoe... What? This proves it's better from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Fair enough, actually. Guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Alright. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me... Hey, wait a second. Isn't the crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, clues are calling. Welcome to the Gold Stride. Be like the Saddler. Strike out from lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a good nanny. Okay. So, police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Rice, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this thing long. Hooray! Right. Well, nope. Let's talk to you. Officer Marshall, could you tell me more about the victim? Goodman always die young, remember that, partner? So I'm evil if I make it to an old age. Could you be a little bit more specific? Bruce Goodman, who's a detective, right? Well. Oh, you a feisty doggy there, I am. Detective Gumshoe was stabbed at 5:15. Smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means a witness, Miss Angel Star. One stab of the chest, a fine piece of flesh. This here's the autopsy report. Finally. Okay. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together in a case a few years back, so there's no motive. Goodman was practically a gifted detective. There's only one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot. So it seems like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. I don't mean to be offensive, but, Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. Calling me out? They shoot you for that, Texas? Huh? I was one of them fancy shoe detectives until 2 years ago. To tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me. So you're a patrolman now. How can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bandita? So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping my eye out in the meantime. That's odd though. Like Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog. Can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth. Edgeworth? That cow dog's been kicked out of the cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just he doesn't realise it yet. Damn. Put Gumshoe. Well, time to examine. Phone. Taking the phone's mine. Looks like a cell phone. Scientifically analyze. Scientific analysis should suggest it's belonged to the victim. Can't think of anyone else it would belong to. What's so scientific about this? Should we check it out? Yeah. Right, let's check it out. That's not me. I'm not controlling it. Okay. I'm on a box trap. What's wrong with it? Everyone does have different tastes, you know. Yeah, but check out mine. It's a pink princess chap. And these are hard to come by, you know. I see the series is as popular as ever with kids. Phone's still on the radio screen. I'll redial. Mr. Wright, the phones keep a record of all the calls that they've been and received. You just press the blue button and display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I suppose you didn't know that about that. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know what things like redial. Oh, I think I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation. Whatever, let's just check out the phone. Now to see who the owner of this phone called last. In itself, the defense attorney didn't think first, and he just pushes buttons. Hey, that song. I know that song. It's the Steel Samurai, right? What's going on over there? Oh, sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed the redial on that phone, didn't you? Yeah. This phone is anywhere. It's on the ground right there. Whose is it? It belongs to the Chief Prosecutor Sky. That's my sister's. She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. But the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Well, whose phone rang? It would be Emma, wouldn't it? Now I've got a question for you, partner. I had a phone ring just now. What are those newfangled ringtones? That? Oh, I'm sorry. That was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up... What? We picked up the other phone, wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Oh, I incited the wrath of a Lone Star patrolman. Okay. Last call made 3 minutes after the murder. So there's no connection between the Texas gumshoe and my sister? That's correct, but there's a goldmine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. My condolences. Officer Marshall? Yes, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Is there something between the cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's the dry wind that's been blowing through the prospector's office. Dry winds or ill will. Someone's up to something, yeah, but who? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranged testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you'll find one person. But they're off limits, untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye. What, my sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals. What you're saying, Edgeworth is making deals to win trials? But his gunshots is only a bullet. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? Sucks to be what we call him? Gumshoe. What's this? Look, some sort of note. Look, something's written on it. Here, let's see. 67S. 2nd of December. It's name printed on the paper about Goodman. Maybe he fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Well, so, what does that mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Know yourself. The deductive reasoning go to Edgeworth, not Wright. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, note from the victim, and a cell phone. Do you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not a criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma, yes? I know that your song, I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? It's a popular TV show for kids. That phone rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. Just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. Okay. A detective is murdered, and the top suspect is the prosecutor of the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. To be continued.